Matt Porter is here, though, first of all. He is our gadget guru from Matt Porter Web Design, based at Innovation Martlesham on Ad Astral Park. Good to see you. And this week you come in clutching a watch.
A slow watch.
A slow watch?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Should it be slow?
Yes.
Oh.
It is a Slow Watch, which is a company that operates from Germany, I believe. I could be wrong. I've probably misquoted them there, but basically it is a watch which has one hand on it.
Okay.
And 24 hours on the face.
Yes.
So the entirety of your day is shown
Oh, yeah.
on in one go, so you don't go round the watch like a 12-hour watch twice. It moves the hand round during that 24 hours. So the ethos of the company is to give us the impression of slowing down time. We're all hurrying around, we're rushing around, trying to get things sorted all the time, and by having such a watch, we'll slow down time, or make us take a breath and think.
That's quite a clever idea,
That's
isn't it?
the idea behind it. It doesn't have a logo on the front of the watch because they didn't want to distract the whole ethos of 24 hours. The logo is on the back. It uses a very complicated Swiss movement. It's Italian. It's got an Italian strap, a Swiss movement in there, which apparently is very accurate. And it's a very simple device, really.
Has it worked for you? Have you slowed down a little bit? You sound a bit out of breath now, but that's because you ran in, I know.
I'm always slow. I'm always out of breath and slow. But it's a nice watch. I like it. Yeah, it's a very nice little gadget, really, and simple. You know, we live in a world now where you've got to have all these things doing
all
lots
singing,
of things.
all dancing, yes.
Yes, and this is a very straightforward idea. Slow watch.
So once you get used to the idea, it's okay, is it?
Takes a bit of time getting used to, because we're used to looking at a watch and thinking, well, I don't understand what time that is.
Yeah.
But with this kind of thing, it after a little while, you just look at it and think, yeah, I know what time it is. Yeah, it's good. Sort of like quarter-of-hour increments, really, rather than to the second. But yeah, it's a very smart
like my timekeeping on this show, really.
Yeah,
as my producers will tell you.
It's a very smart watch, actually. I'm pretty impressed. So yeah, it's a slow watch, which is only available online. slow-watches.com.
slow-watches.com. More details on your blog, which is thegadgetman.org.uk. thegadgetman.org.uk.
Yeah.
I thought kind of watches were on the way out, really, with everybody just looking at their phones.
Isn't it funny how we all thought that watches were gone 2 years ago, and now with the advent of smartwatches and things like that, that it's all become kind of something that people do want to have. Actually, they're quite nice, aren't they, watches?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a proven technology, really. We've been wearing watches for years.
And in many cases fashion statement as well.
Yes, and this is really like a fashion statement because it's a smart design. There's a whole complex ethos behind the design of this watch, but to simplify it, it's about life's too short. I believe the founders were hurrying and rushing to doing their jobs prior to this, and then you come up with the idea of how can you slow everything down.
It's interesting. We've got two clocks right in front of me here. It's 10:56:07, 08:09, but I also have one next to it that says it's 4 minutes to 11, which is a bit more kind of softer.
Isn't
and
that
less
nice?
Harsh.
That sounds much nicer, doesn't it?
It's coming up to 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
all that kind of
I
stuff.
like that kind of thing. Yeah, it's 10:56 is kind of quite sharp and aggressive. So I like the idea of these things. Yeah.
Okay. It's on the blog, thegadgetman.org.uk for more. We thought watches had their day. They most certainly are, hanging on in there.
They are
And
indeed.
evolving as they always have done. Thegadgetman.org.uk, and more from Matt same time next week or thereabouts. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Matt Porter from Matt Porter Web Design at Innovation Martlesham at Ad Astral Park.